So I'm so sorry that I wasn't able to have a class with you on Saturday because I'm not feeling well too. I have a sore throat and headache. Okay?
Yes, it's
Is it okay for
it's
you?
no problem.
Yes. So today we will have our regular class, but is it okay for you? Tomorrow we will have our makeup class
Yes, it's
for
okay.
the okay, so we will have our makeup class tomorrow, okay?
Yes.
Yes. What time do you want? What time are you free?
Mm,
Are you free on 7:30 to 8:30 or
seven
yes.
thirty.
No, 8 no, 6:30 to 7:30. Is it okay or is it okay for you at 8:30 to
It's
9:30?
8:30 to 9:30.
Yes.
Can we have earlier at 7, half past 7 to half past 8?
I have a class for that. I'm so sorry.
8 to 9, is it okay?
I'm still have 8. My class is 7:30 to 8:30.
30. Hmm. But the time that you tell me is 8:30 to 9:30, I think
Could
it's
we have on Wednesday, just on Wednesday? Anytime on Wednesday, not
anytime.
Tuesday. Yes.
Hmm. So, um, so can we have 6 to 7 or 6:30 to 7:30?
Okay, it's okay for me. Tomorrow. Okay?
Tomorrow,
Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, sorry. Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday,
7 to 8 or 6, 7 to 8. Is it okay for you?
6 to 7.
6 to 7. Oh, it's okay. It's okay for me.
6 to 7. So I
6
will
to
learn 6
7.
to 7.
Yeah, 6 to 7 or 7 to 8.
But I try 6 to 7 because at half past 7 I have a exam to until 8 8 and 15, so I cannot have.
Okay,
So
so we will have on Wednesday 6 to 7. Is it okay for you?
yes, it's okay
Oh, wow. Thank you. Okay, so we will have on 6 to 7 p.m. Okay?
because we finish at half past 9 is I think it's too late.
Yes, it's too late for you. I know.
And I have to do my homework as an exam.
Mm. Oh, so when is your exam?
Um,
Next week?
I think it's this week because my teacher tell that this week we will have exams,
Ah,
but she don't tell when we have exam of each
the
subject.
exact day.
Yes,
Sorry. Oh, I see. So you have to study well, okay?
yes,
Are you ready for the exam?
yes. I'm very ready because the last two exam I get 10 marks on. So I'm just this exam and just more exam I will come to grade 6
Oh.
because 1 year we have four exam.
Yes, the every grading period, right? First grading, second grade grading, third and fourth grading, right?
Yes, it's four.
Yes. It's just like here in our country, the students have 4 exams in the whole year.
Yes.
So how was your study in school? Are you in online?
On morning in the morning I have online classroom, but
Online.
but in the afternoon we come to school because in the morning um, the the security is like tired,
Oh.
and the student of my school is more than 8,000, so
Mm.
we cannot come early because the school will not ready to receive us at that time.
I see. So you have to go to school at in the afternoon, right?
Yes, and it's okay for us because when you wake up in the morning, you will feel very tired. But
Yes.
when but when you have but when you go to school in the afternoon, you won't feel tired because in the
Yes.
morning we're so tired.
Yeah. You get lazy waking up early in the morning, right?
Yes,
You feel less lazy. So oh, what happened? Where's your camera? Did you off your camera?
yes. Can you wait me for a minute?
Oh, it's okay.
So I'm back.
Okay. So are you ready
Yes,
with
I'm ready.
for our lesson today? Oh, we're almost done. Unit 24.
Yes,
Yes. Oh. And after this, we will have our review and we will start your new book. Okay?
yes. We
Do you
are review.
choose? Yes, we will have a review after this. Okay, so we end up last time, we end up page 16, I think. This one, right?
Yes.
Yes, an opinion essay. So this time we will read the essay. Which of the ideas in the essay do you think is best and why? Okay.
Um,
Can you see? Is it clear for you or very small?
is big.
Okay, how about this one? Can you read now?
Yes, you can read now.
Okay.
First of all, I could donate half of the money to the children's hospital in my town. They are raising money to build bedrooms for visiting the families. They could probably start building immediately if I gave them half of the €1,000,000. Secondly, I could make a donations to my local primary school to buy sport equipment. As I see it, more sport at schools could mean healthier children. Furthermore, teachers could find it far easier to teach sports and PE if they had new equipment.
Okay.
Finally, I could buy a new bike for my brother. He borrows mine all the time. Even thought he's got one because mine is better. If he has a new bike, he couldn't do that.
Wouldn't.
So
He wouldn't.
couldn't
Would.
do couldn't
Yes.
do that. So to sum up, I could use the money to make life better for the families of children in hospital, to improve facilities at my school, and to buy a gift for my brother.
Oh, so if I had 1 million, it would be easy to find 3 good ways to use the money. It would be a great way to help people who deserve it.
Yes.
Okay. So let's answer the question first. So how many paragraphs are there?
How many power-ups are there?
Yes.
Um, I think is one, two, three, four. I think it's four.
Yes, there are 4 paragraphs in the essay. Okay, so in which paragraphs does the writer mention all 3 ways of spending the money?
Hmm. It's been.
Is
Hmm.
it on the first, second, third, or in the fourth paragraph?
I think it's three. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
the third paragraph because I think it's finally. I think first of all, if if I have 1 million euros, I could donate half of the money to the
Okay.
children's hospital in my town. And
Okay.
secondly, I could make a donation to my local primary to buy sport
Okay.
because um, to build a hospital it will be help a lot. The money it will
Yes.
help is very big.
Yes.
And
And finally,
finally he could he could buy the name buy
you
a
buy.
new bike for his brother because I think is just both of them. He just have one bike, and
Okay.
he don't want to be his brother is borrow him a lot because he have a lot of things to do with his bike.
Yes.
So
So,
if he buy a new bike for his brother, he will he will he can use a lot of time and don't need to let his brother borrow.
yes. Okay. So the question, in which paragraphs does the writer mention all 3 ways of spending the money?
Yes, if he have 1 million euro.
Yes. What paragraph that it tells that the 3 ways of spending money are there? Are all there in the paragraph? Is it first, second, third, and fourth? Okay, try to read the fourth one.
In which paragraph does the writer explain?
No, the fourth paragraph, I mean, this is a. Okay, you read. So to sum up,
So to sum up, I could use the money to make the life better for the families of children in the hospital, to improve facilities at my school and buy a gift for my brother.
yes, and the third one is to buy a gift for my brother. So these are the 3 ways
Oh,
that
three ways that
the
oh,
writer spend his money, right? So in fourth paragraph,
yes,
right? Yes, the answer is the
alright.
fourth paragraph that tells how he spent the money. Okay. So number 3, in which paragraph does the writer explain who would get half the money and why?
Hmm.
Mhm. Half of the money.
Yes,
Half of the money will goes to
I
where? Yes.
children hospital
Yes. And why?
because he want help the children in the hospital because you see if the volunteers is want to help the poor children but they don't have money.
Yes.
They want to build a hospital, so he donate half of the money to build. It's like to earn more money in that price of that hospital because the volunteer is not have enough money.
Yes. So the money will goes to the race to the to build bedrooms They could start in building immediately if I gave them half of them. Oh, so the starting, um, uh, that's financial for starting, making the building, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So in which two paragraphs does the writer explain who would get the rest of the money and why? Two paragraphs.
The rest,
Yes. So the half of the money will goes to the hospital, children's hospital. And what are the two paragraphs that explain the rest of the money will
they
uh
could probably stop building immediately if I gave them half of €1 million.
okay.
So mean that if he give that is like um 500,000 euro, that is half of the money that he will
Yes.
have, they will give to the volunteers. And if the volunteers get more or get enough money that
Mhm.
they can start do it, it's like their wish. It's like their wish to
Yes.
be um immediately.
So the half of the money, the remaining half of the money will goes to where?
It goes to where?
Yes. In two paragraphs. Second, the
Second,
remaining
that
half.
will have account of money to my local primary school to buy the sport equipment,
Yes.
because I think it's the library is so large,
Mm.
so they also have a stadium, but they don't have sport equipment.
Yes.
I think it's like that.
Okay. And finally, the rest of the money will goes to his brother, right?
Yes.
Yes. So the one half is goes to the children's hospital. One half is goes to it will divided into the local primary school for sports equipment and for his brother. Okay, so in which paragraph does the writer paraphrase the main point of the essay?
Hmm. Can you say again?
In which paragraph does the writer paraphrase the main point of the essay? So what is the main point of the essay?
I think it's four,
Yes.
because he say all three ways that he used €1 million.
Yes. So he explained the three ways on how to spend the money. Okay, so that is what you call the main point of the essay. Okay, very good look. So now let's proceed to the next page. So this time, an opinion essay. Okay, so how well does the writer in the previous slide follow this advice? Can you find? Okay, let's read the writing strategy first. Can you read, Luke, please? Writing strategy.
In your writing, avoid starting too many sentences which repeat the same words. Remember that you can use a variety of expression for introducing opinions. It seems to me, in my opinion, and for
Okay.
making point,
Additional.
additional point. Start conditional sentences with the if clause or the main clause. Use the
Okay.
conjunction clauses although, even though, at beginnings
Or
of end a sentence.
end of a sentence. Okay, so in your writing, avoid too much many sentences which repeat the same words. So you have to use, like for example, it seems to me. Okay, like for example, on your first paragraph, you will say, "In my own opinion, spend to donate some money is just like that, so on and so forth." And then on the second paragraph, you will not say again in my opinion. So you will use another expressions, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can say, oh, it seems to me, or yes, so that your phrase will not keep on repeating. Okay, so start conditional sentences with the if. Okay, you will use if clause or the main clause. Okay, if, like for example, if I given a chance, like that, if. And use condition clauses, although, even though, at the beginning or end of the sentence. Who is that? Is that your cousin?
He's my brother.
Oh, that is your younger brother. Oh, I see. And then the baby, right? Is she learning English too? Is he?
Yes, he's learning English too.
Ah. Okay, so an expression for introducing an opinion.
Opinions.
Yes. How will thus the writer in the previous slides follow this advice? An expression of introducing an opinion. For
Well,
this previous mhm.
I think is he write well because he can tell what he will do with the 1 million euro, and
Mhm.
he can tell a lot of ways. And he tell me that a lot of sentence he writes is not similar, and I read is not make me feel boring. So I think is he write is like good. Is he write well on the
Okay.
sentence.
So an expressions for making an additional point. Mhm. How will thus the writer follow this advice? Expression for making additional point.
What is additional point?
Okay, for the some additional explanation from the main idea of the essay.
Yes, understand now.
Okay. How would the writer use that or express his additional point? What paragraph?
Mm,
So this one, I think, he used furthermore, right?
yes.
Yes, additional explanation. So furthermore, the teachers would find it far easier to teach sports in PE if they
First,
had. Mm-hmm.
secondly, finally, so to sum up.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Okay, number 3. A conditional sentence beginning with the if clause. Oh, can you find what
Mm,
paragraph that he used or the writer used the if clause? If.
mm, can you say again because I don't understand?
Okay, so what paragraph the writer used the if 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 clause? The sentence beginning with the if clause. Okay, can you find some sentences here that begins with if
If
or
is
yeah?
if he had a new bike.
Yes. Okay, so this will be on the paragraph.
If I give them half of 1 million euros.
Okay. So what paragraph? Third, right? If he had a new bike, he wouldn't do that. If, start with if. First word with a sentence. On the sentence. Okay, so a conditional sentence beginning with the main clause.
um,
Mhm.
mm,
Main. What is the main clause? Main clause is what?
main clause, main clause. What
You,
is main clause?
you start conditional sentences with the if clause or the main clause.
Clause.
Yes.
I think is I could buy.
Mm-hmm.
He had buy. Um, I could donate, or they could probably start, or I give them.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher could buy it for. If they
Yes.
had a new equipment, if I could buy a new bike.
Yes. If they had a new equipment. And if they had a new equipment, if his brother has a new bike, and if on the first one, how about or if they could probably start building immediately, or if I gave them half a million euros, okay, they can start the building,
Yes,
right? Yes. Okay, very good. So how about a concession clause? Do you know concession?
concession.
Yes, concession clause. Okay. What is this? Mm.
I think is when I give you an idea, me and you is all agree.
Mhm. So concession clause is usually introduced by a subordinate conjunction, though, although, or even if. Okay, so that is concession.
Concession.
Yes. The use of though, even though, if. So that is a concession. Okay. What is the concession clause on the paragraph or on the essay?
Even thought
What?
he's got
Yes.
one.
What sentence?
I think it's even that he's got one, but because mine is better.
Okay. What paragraph?
I think it's paragraph third, third
Mhm.
paragraph.
Yes. And yes, even though he's got one because mine is better if I, yes, very good. So this sentence is the concession clause. Okay. Okay, very good. Look, so now this time, let's proceed to the opinion essay, sending emails or writing letters. So look at the picture. So which type of communication do you prefer? Sending emails or writing letters, and why?
I think it's sending emails. I
Okay,
like sending emails.
okay. Can you explain furthermore why you choose sending emails?
Because sending emails that is very convenient and I don't have to go to my friend house because it's very spend a lot of time and it's don't necessary.
Yes.
So writing letters I think is not convenient. So if I sending emails that I can if I write on
Mhm.
the phone that my friend can read all the time. So if you write a
Yes.
letter, he can forget your letter anywhere. So
Yes.
if you send me emails that is your message or your email is on your computer. So it's so just you and you and me can also erase it, but don't have to use the eraser.
Okay.
Like
Yes, of course. But here in our country, not all the people has an internet connection, so they can do emails, right? So
yes,
yeah, so those are the people who prefer writing letters. But for us, that we have internet connection, so we should prefer email because it's a very convenient for us, right?
yes.
Yes, of course. It makes us easy, and we cannot spend a lot of time because writing letter you will go to the post office just like that. Okay, very good answer, Luke. Very good idea. Okay, so a formal letter. Oh, look at the picture. Speaking, work in pairs. So put these methods of transport in order from the most environmentally friendly to the least. Less. So then compare ideas with another pair. Okay, look at the picture. Look. So how can you arrange the picture in order from the most environmentally friendly to the least? Okay, so first bicycle,
I
bus.
think bicycle is the most cleanest vehicle because
Yes,
because it's like we move it and we make it move by our leg. But
yes,
motorbike and bus or car or motorbike is by petrol. But petrol is if you use the motorbike or the bus or the car is a lot of time in a row, you will be
yes,
make the environment is bad.
yes. And the pollution, right?
I think it's a electric car is very good because it uses electricity
Yes. So
and
first one is
you can go
bicycle.
bicycle.
And then the
Electric
next one, is it electric car?
Bicycle, electric car, tram.
Yes.
I think that is the clean and good, and the bad is bus car motorbike because it's just casual.
Yes. And there is no pollution for that if you will use this um kind of transportation, right?
Yes,
And then the tram. Okay, next one. What do you prefer?
I prefer the bicycle because I'm very like riding bicycle.
No, the next one in order from most environmentally friendly and to the least. Okay, so first is bicycle, then you will choose the electric car and then the tram. How about the car, bus, motorbike? What's
I like
next?
car. I also like car
Okay, so next
because
of
it
the
can
tram
ride.
is okay.
It
So
can
next,
ride.
mm-hmm.
It
And
can
then
take a lot of people
okay,
one time.
okay, and then next of the car, is it bus or motorbike?
Bus or motorbike that I like motorbike because it's
Uh,
very convenient and easier to carry than the bus.
okay, who is the most environmentally friendly? Is it the car or the motorbike?
I think it's the car
Uh-huh. And then the last
because
one, you will choose the bus.
I like a lot of vehicle.
Mhm. Yes.
I refer to use I prefer to use a car because It's make me is when I can't I do not afraid to be rain.
Yes. Rain, the heat of the sun.
Air conditioner
Yes.
and
You-
in a very convenient and comfortable
to sit
chair.
down. Yes,
Yeah,
to
to sit down.
relax. Yes.
Like that.
Yes. Oh, like for example, you are from the school and you are playing on the playground outside the school. Then after that, you feel tired, you feel very hot, and then you will go home with your car, and then you will feel comfortable again, right?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
After you can it's like a bed.
Yes. So car, but car is not an environmentally friendly ways of transportation because you will use diesel or petrol, and it's very it can damage our ozone layer. It's polluted, right? And the bus also, it can cause pollution.
Yes.
Yes. So it's the least among of all transportation. Okay. So a formal letter. So your local council has issued a new town planning policy and decided not to include any cycle lanes in the town center. Oh, so Martin Stafford has written a letter to complain about it. So read the email. So do you agree or disagree with the writer's opinion? Oh, so your local council has issued a new town planning policy and decided not to include the cycle lanes in the town. Do you know
Yes.
cycle lanes in the town? Yes,
Cycle. What?
cycle. The road of the bikers.
Yes, I know.
Yes. So
And I
Martin,
see and I see there's some people is ride motorbike to that cycle road.
yes.
And it can have accident because the biker is ride very slow and ride slower the motorbiker. So
Oh,
so if the motorbike come to the cycle road, it will be have as accident.
so maybe that's why in this essay, so that's why the council has issued a new town planning policy, decided not to include any cycle lanes in the town center. So do you agree or disagree with the writer's opinion?
I
Okay.
think it's true because I'm very agree with his opinion because um if the motorbike if the people ride motorbike is I think is um the motorbike is come to the cycle road, the cyclist will be like um I think it's have accident.
Yes. Okay, so the writer is Martin Stafford has written a letter to complain. Oh, let's read first because he is complaining about it. So read the email. Can you read the email first?
Um, the email
Yes.
one first. I'm writing to express my disappointment at the council recent decision not to include any cyclists in the town. Since I do not have a car, I cycle everywhere, so this is a very important issue for me. My main
Okay.
reason of objecting to the
It's
decision is that cycle lanes improve the safety of cyclists. Without cycle lanes, more cyclists are injured in accidents as it's far more difficult for the driver to see them. I release I release
realize. I
I realize
realize.
I realize that it's expensive to buy a cycle lens. However, I believe it's a good use for public money. Pollution is a problem and we should be encouraging people to cycle rather than riding by car because it's
Mm.
better for the environment.
Yes.
On, on in on, on in on, I believe this is a very bad decision unless the council
Unless.
reconsiders. There will be a negative effect on road safety and on the environment. Your
Oh,
faithfully, M. Stafford, Martin Stafford.
okay. So do you agree or disagree with the writer's opinion?
I agree with on this four writer because one tell that if I bought if we bought a side if we buy a cycle road.
Mhm.
So you
Very
see, if you
expensive.
ride car, it will be like bad for the environment. But if you're
Yes.
riding bicycles, it will be not make the environment is bad, and it will make it more clean, and
Yes.
it's more good for environment. So so the third writer is say that if we buy a cycle lens, it will. I know it's very. I know it's. I know it's very expensive, but it's more better for all the people. And
Yes.
and I know that this writer is wish that on the road is a cyclist and don't have it's just have
Cars.
and and don't have cars, motorbike and bus
Yes.
because it's
Because
just casual. So it
yes.
will be so you can see the planes
Mm-hmm.
is used casual, so it come to the sky. The birds will be like destroy
Yes.
because the birds is very scared and hate
Yes.
the planes because the planes make their house is the sky is
Mhm.
like bad and it's have bad air. So if
Yes.
they have a bad
Pollution. Hmm.
solution, if
Pollution
they
is a
have a
problem.
bad air, it will be make all the birds is die.
Yes.
So the birds is very hate the plane.
Yes. So maybe if I will be the writer, I will choose to uh
The birds and the
bus will
plane,
should the bus will should avoid
the
it to the
bird, the
road
bird,
and we will
the
use
bird,
only yes.
the bird and the plane.
Yes. And you will use only cable car, right? We can use cable
Yes,
car.
yes, cable car.
Yes.
We can use cable car to
Yes.
go because it's not used a casual, but it's used a rope and the cable car
Hold
but
on.
cable car is not have wheels but it have a room for our seat to go to another top of another mountain. So I
Yes.
think it will be more clean. It will
Yes.
be
And there
more
is no
clean.
traffic
I
for that, right?
Yes,
Traffic.
because it's traffic on the sky.
Yes.
But it's not have traffic jam on the sky because on the sky it's not have any traffic and don't have road. It just have the
Yes.
sky. It's not have traffic jam.
Maybe it's
But
very
on
helpful. Hmm.
it maybe it's
Very
very helpful, but the sky is cannot escape because the plane when it fly it will be like is the castle and is and is leave the bad air go out. So
yes.
I'm I'm very I wish the this world It's an electric electric plate. It's used
Yes.
electric. It's not used gasoil.
Yes. Maybe someday. No more car. No more bus. Only train, cable car, bicycle.
Yes.
Yes, the
I just wish.
ways of transportation.
I
Yes.
just wish that I just wish to have an electric plate.
Yes. Especially nowadays, petrol and gasoline is very high in price, right? It's very expensive.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Me too. I will agree for this about this writer opinion. Okay. So last one. A formal letter. Okay. So let's read about the formal letter. Okay. Can you use the can you read the writing strategy in a formal letter? Look, please.
Yes, make sure you use a variety of the different structure when writing formal letters. You can form complex sentences by joining two clauses together with the conjunction and but
And
because if or it. Use the different conjunction depending on meanings of the clauses they introduce.
okay. So read the writing strategy. Match the bold conjunctions in the letter with the meaning below. Okay. Because.
Because
Uh-huh.
because it say is two times.
Meaning below.
Because
Okay, wait.
because is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Bold. Since. These are the bold since, though, rather than, as, unless.
Can I come to the toilet 10 or 5 minutes?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, it's okay, Luke. Go. Children's play. Tell about you. Oh, tell about you. Say, na, 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 baby. Love you so. Okay. Tell about you. I never. I may mm, love you so. Mm, for simply being me. Don't love me for you and tell me all that I would be. If you're only using me to feed your fantasy, you really know. So let me go. I must be free. We don't take each other for everything we are. Maybe make another time. You've got to learn me for what I am, for simply being me. Love me for you and tender that I would be. You really know love, so let go. Natural for me. I won't pretend to keep you. What I am, I have to be.
I'm back, teacher.
Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Okay, now let's review the letter from Martin Stafford. So these are the bold words. Since, so,
Since
as,
so is rather than unless.
unless. Okay, so what words there that refers to the conjunction because or because? There are two words there. In other words, that is you're saying because.
Because is so
And
is
as. Yes. So and as. Okay. So
instead instead of unless. I think it's unless.
hello?
I think it's
Oh,
unless.
internet is not good. Hello? Wait,
Hello,
I can't hear
teacher.
you well.
Hello, teacher.
Okay, so again, yes, but it's not clear.
I
Okay, so instead of
unless.
yeah, unless
Yes, I think it's unless.
is so How about except if or it what it if it was not true that or except if
Except it
is
true if it was not true that she's.
okay. No. Maybe you
Try again.
interchange the words. No, maybe
Try
you
again.
interchange the words. Rather than is instead of.
Try
Okay?
again. Yes.
Yes, instead of. Or like for example, you will say instead of using the car, you will use the bike or the bicycle. Or rather than riding the bicycle, the car, you will ride the bicycle. Okay, so instead of means
Try
rather
again.
than. Okay, and the except
Unless
if, unless, and for that reason,
it's true.
yes, since. Okay, very good. Oh, so that's all for Unit 4.
Can I
Okay,
can
you're.
I leave because I have my online class
Oh,
after this.
okay, okay, okay. I will let you ready for your online class next to this class. Okay, so see you again on Wednesday. We will have our review on Wednesday, okay?
Yes, I'm very sorry for this.
Okay, Luke. So study well. Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Okay, bye-bye.